y'all, welcome to my channel, Who is Stallion. If you are new, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you are a returning viewer, I want to say I genuinely appreciate the support. Y'all been shooting with me in the gym. So today's video, I thought of a brilliant idea. I'm like, what is it like to date a stripper? I get questions all on my Instagram, my TikTok. So I said, let me just go ahead and ask my boyfriend. But we're going to do it on the cam. So here's boyfriend.
What's good, y'all?
And we got us a nice juicy crab. I don't know, I got potatoes, eggs, and sausage. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the video. All right, y'all, so I got my phone with the questions and I'm gonna go ahead and start eating. So, first question, what is it like dating a stripper?
I can honestly say dating you, because all strippers are not the same. I honestly say that. But dating you have most definitely gave me the security that I need. You know what I mean? We've been talking, well, I'm gonna say talking, dating for relationship. This is crazy. Going on 5 years. So I can honestly say I haven't had any issues when it came to the club. She always made sure that I was secure. As far as, you know, even when I went up there to see her dance, see how she make her money, just never had that, you know. I don't know, I can't really speak for anybody else, but as far as speaking for me, I just can't. She's solid, locked in, golden. You know what I mean? I don't have any issues when it comes to anything like that.
It's a little salty. Okay, this is very salty.
But you already know how this shit is, though.
What's the hardest thing about dating a stripper?
For me, I like to cuddle at night. So I can honestly say the nights, it gets a little lonely until she gets home.
So you be knocked out by the time I get home.
I mean, for
the most part.
I mean, 3, 4 in the morning, of course, I'll be asleep. I gotta get up and get, you know, handle business. But for the most part, that's the hardest part for me. Okay. I don't think it's anything else that's hard for me when it comes to that.
And that's my first time hearing that, y'all.
And honestly, I'm speaking about her, not the rest of y'all. I'm sorry.
But okay. What's the difference from dating a stripper versus dating a regular working woman?
I feel like with dating a regular working woman, it's not bad. I just feel like with dating someone that actually makes their own schedule, we can like get up and leave whenever we feel like, get up and travel whenever we feel like. I feel like we can spend more time together. Because working a 9 to 5, of course, it takes away a lot from your day to day. So you don't really get a chance to spend as much time with your partner, in my opinion.
So basically, you just saying like, just the freedom of it?
Yeah, it's super free. So like, if you want to take off, you can take off. You know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily have to work.
Okay.
So that makes it a lot easier for me to date a 9 to 5 person. It's like, I'm be like, hey babe, I got these tickets that I, you know, booked for this concert or something like that.
Man, you gotta take off work.
And you ain't gotta necessarily like be like, oh, I gotta put time in, I gotta do this, do that. You know, we can just be like, okay, let's go. So it just makes it a lot easier.
What was your initial thought when I told you I was a stripper? Like, what was your first response? Like, oh.
I was like, oh Lord, what I'm getting myself into. But like I say, from day one, it's been genuine, genuine connections. I never had any issues as far as, you know, me having to be insecure about another person or another man or whatever the situation may be. I feel like everything just flowed naturally. So.
What? What's some cons when it comes to dating a stripper?
Like I say, it's just a late night coming home. It's a little risky at times, you know what I mean? Because, you know, it's a lot of hungry people out here that trying to, you know, we want to rob and kill and steal and all that unnecessary, you know what I mean? But for the most part, you know, it's just the safety part of it for me, and also the,
So you be worried about me?
Of course. Of course, babe. I want you to get home safely.
Anyway.
Why wouldn't I want to get home safely? Like, that don't even make any sense. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's one of them. And then the other one that I spoke on earlier, as far as the coloring and stuff like that, and being home and, you know, spending time together and stuff like that. So you know, the late nights. You know, y'all know how that late night, you know, y'all know how I get that late night.
Okay. All right. What are people's thoughts when you tell them that you date a stripper?
Run for the hills. Nah.
Comes with it.
Honestly, you get your good and your bad. You know, you have some people that's very supportive of it. You know what I'm saying? To be like, as long as you happy, I'm happy. As long as she treats you right, you know, as long as you treat her right, you know. But you got some that's just stuck in their ways when it comes to dancers. They already have that one particular, you know, view on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, they just this, they
kind of like small-minded when it comes to
right. You know what I'm saying? But as far as dating you and like learning the ins and outs of it, it's totally different. It's a different world. I wouldn't judge until you actually know.
Yeah.
I say that.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, before I became a stripper, I judged strippers, and then I'm like, damn, we're just regular people. We're people, but it's a little different. All right, what are some pros to dating a stripper?
Some pros I'll say is, you know, of course, the freedom that we spoke on before. You don't necessarily have to wait 2 weeks for a paycheck or a week for a paycheck, and just basically just moving freely how you want to move. I just feel
right. I do like that. Like I get up and go and do what I want whenever I want.
For sure.
Because obviously the money's there, and obviously I don't. Like I said, I don't have to clock in. I go to work. If I want to take a month off of work, I can take a month off. If I want to take, 6 months, I still got my job. Okay. So do you view stripping the same way after now dating me? Basically, I don't know if I worded that correctly, but do you view it differently now that you date a stripper?
I won't say view differently. I always look at everyone as like, equal human beings, honestly. But for the most part, dating you, I just got more of the inside of it. So I learned a lot more about dancing and the way how y'all get y'all money and, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The locker room talk, just all that type of stuff. You feel what I'm saying? But as far as, no, I won't say.
Well, I view stripping differently because before I started dancing, I definitely judged girls like, oh, they get naked for money, this and that. Everyone thinks that we have like this stigma. Is that the right word I'm using? They have this view on us like that every stripper's just this, that, and the third, and it's not. Like we are real humans, like just like everyone else. We just get naked for money. Has dating me caused any insecurities within yourself?
I'm gonna be 100% honest. No, I don't have those insecurities about anything when it comes to you dancing and whatever the situation may be. Like I done been there before. I done seen you get your money. I know how you get your money. You get your money the respectful way. I don't. No.
Dating in the past, it depends on. To me, I've had a particular ex that made him insecure because, he was, he was in the streets. Like he had a couple dollars, but like his view on dancing was like, I go to work and, we see celebrities, we dance for NFL players, basketball players, like anything you can name up, like we dance for these people. So of course, they money, they got long money. So it has caused like an insecurity in the past where people, when it comes to like finances or thinking that I'm gonna leave them for somebody else with status or whatever the case may be.
That's why you gotta be comfortable in your own skin. Can't worry about that stuff.
All right, so what separates me from other strippers?
Your mindset. This woman has a strong mindset. You don't be getting involved in all the nonsense that, that be going on in the club and stuff like that. You try to stay to yourself. You try to, go there, get your money and come home. Like,
ooh, that was salty.
Like, that's what I feel. You know what I'm saying? It's the mindsets that separate. Because at the end of the day, you are the finest, stripper, honestly. But as far as
you mean that?
I won't say that. This girl here. But it's just a mindset thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, all dancers get money. I ain't gonna say every last one, but most dancers get money. You know what I'm saying? So it's the mindset that separates you from everything else. You know what I'm saying? Because you can get to the point where you get like super money hungry and be fucking off doing shit that you ain't got no business doing and stuff like that. Nah, for real, for real. But, you know, it could be, you know, the mindset, well, you know, hey, this is a business, this is a job, you know, I'm here to fulfill a fantasy, and that's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? So.
Okay, I agree. I think a lot of dancers are stuck on like designer clothes, chain, shoes, and to me, that means nothing to me. Because you can have all that on and they got shit going on in the bank account. You got girls who just dance to day-to-day life, like, they have no goals. I'm dancing for a purpose. I'm not in there just shaking. I'm getting naked for money. That's first of all. I'm not in here just shaking it to go buy a purse or a shoe. Like, I got real life goals going on. And I'm gonna use this money and I'm gonna flip this money so I don't have to do this no more. Okay, so how is my lifestyle different from yours?
Well, your lifestyle different from mine, of course, because I work. I have a 9-to-5 job that I work. And I have to wait a week or 2 weeks for my check, and that's the difference when it comes to that lifestyle as far as like money wise. And I'm the one that have to put in the time to take off work and all that stuff like that, when she could just up and just leave and just go as she, you know, as she please. But it balanced out well though, you know, as you can see. You check the Instagrams out. We travel a lot. We do a lot of travel.
We make it work though. Most dancers refuse to make it work. Like, they, you know, I ain't gonna lie, like in the club, in my environment, like they down 9-to-5ers, and to me it's kind of like stupid and trash. Like, I get it. As a person who's making like hella money, I get both sides of the spectrum. Like, you know, you going to work making $1,000 every night, and then, you know, maybe your significant other, and I'm not even gonna say, you know, it depends on, you know, wherever kind of job they have, but making all that money, and then, you know, your partner isn't making half of that. Like, I get the struggle. It's a struggle with that shit, so I get it. But, you know, we make it work. Like, I'm a very humble person. I know that if I wasn't dancing, where else would I be? Working a 9-to-5 probably. So yeah.
Shout out to all my 9-to-5ers, man. We'll make it work.
What are some of your thoughts when I go to work?
What time she getting off? That's all I worry.
What about it?
I'll be ready for you to come home.
Well, you sure don't tell me.
I'll tell you sometime.
Ooh, that is, it gets.
I'll tell you sometime.
Oh.
But that's the only thought I have, honestly. And making it home safely, for real.
What do you think of my stripper friends or acquaintances? Do not mention no names.
I feel like you have some cool friends, you know. They can be assholes at times, you know. For the most part, they cool. I done been around a couple of them.
You think they bougie?
Some of them are, but it comes with the, you know, it comes with the territory, you know, as far as what they do. So, you know, so I can't judge them on that, you know what I mean? So.
Are there any of my stripper friends that you do not trust me around? And again, do not name names.
The ones you got now, I can trust you around. The ones you had before, no.
Ain't no new friends.
No new friends.
No new friends.
No new friends.
They stress me out. So overall, like, what would be your dating experience with me? Have you had fun? Am I fun?
Very, very fun.
Okay.
Fun. I think we had like the most fun.
Okay.
Out of all your friends. No shade. But that's just being real, because we very adventurous. We do whatever. We have fun. We enjoy each other's company mostly all the time. Mostly all the time. She get on my nerves sometimes. She do. And
you get on my mother.
I know. Let me. God. Good. I already knew that was coming.
Yeah.
But it's just overall, it's cool, man. It's a different experience. You know what I'm saying? This is my first time being in a relationship with a dancer. And I never thought that it was gonna actually go this far, but it did. And we cool, you know. We make it work. We have our ups and downs just like every other relationship, but we do what we can to make it work. You know what I mean?
Would you date another stripper?
Probably not.
Why? I knew you was gonna say that.
The reason
why not?
is because all of them don't come like you, babe. So I don't want to go fishing for something. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of them don't come like you. Like,
you heard that now. The one and only Stallion.
I understand y'all place too.
Okay, so like, how do you feel about me? So on my Instagram, people know I'm a dancer. I don't post dancing pictures on my actual page, but on my story, I might throw a picture in there or two. I do not twerk on Instagram. That's something I've said I would not do because obviously I have a daughter. And I do know I strip, so you're like, girl, but still, this is something that I don't do on my page. So how do you feel when I post like dance pictures or I get like certain tips from people?
I don't feel no type of way. I know it's a part of the business. You know what I mean? I know it's a part of, you know, the hustle, the grind, the real man. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's not.
To me, it's like advertisement.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I've danced for a lot of people from Instagram. I've had people come dancing from TikTok.
Which is
like,
dope, so.
It's real cool actually to see people. They were like, matter of fact, I seen somebody last night. She's like, Stallion. I was like, oh, hey, girl. I don't know who she was, but shout out to you, girl. But she knew who I was.
Shout out to whoever it was.
And she gave me some money.
Shout out to whoever she was.
You so stupid. But, yeah, I don't know if I have any more questions, but, so I guess overall, I don't think dating a stripper is, like, super easy. And this game is not built for everybody. Like, you have to have tough skin to date a stripper. It's a lot that comes with this. If y'all go back and some of my old videos of, like, stripper Q&A, exposing the truth, how I became a dancer, I get like really in depth with my lifestyle. So yeah, you gotta have tough skin. You gotta be secure within yourself. I do believe that if you want something to work, it can work. You just have to be mature. You have to be understanding. You have to be compassionate. Like, you gotta put yourself in other people's shoes, how you want to be treated, like the whole nine. So if you ain't built for this game, this game ain't built for you. But this food was nasty and salty, and
I'm cool with it.
My cholesterol, is that the right word? My cholesterol might be high. So y'all, thanks for watching this video. I am a little tired, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if y'all can tell because I had to work last night.
Of course.
And then my alarm went off.
Right,
my alarm went off, and your girl set it back about 3 times. So yeah, tune in to the next video. I probably gonna have a stripper vlog coming up next. Give it up for my dude. Fit to fly. We out.
For sure.